Getting to where we are today is 12 years in the making, and it's been a wild ride. Noble Herb is a one-stop shop. It started out as an opportunity, and I think it's grown into something that we're all very passionate about. So if you rewind 12 years when Prop 203 barely passed and allowed medical marijuana to come into the state, it was something that was appealing and attractive. It tapped into the kind of entrepreneurial spirit that we have. Our first, basically 3 employees, learning how to grow, learning how to sell, learning how to work in this industry. It's been intense. We decided to move and go after a license in Flagstaff 12 years ago. When we actually got a location up here and became more residents of Flagstaff, we understood what it's like up here and what Flagstaff means, and it's the small town vibe here is just incredible. So we pride ourselves in building something that not only is attractive to the locals and the people that are here every single day as customers, but a destination spot for people to come up from Phoenix, escape the heat, and come see what all the amazingness that Flagstaff has to offer. We outgrew our Schweitzer Canyon location pretty quickly. So about 2 years ago, we realized that we were not going to be able to grow at all, and we're pretty handcuffed by the constraints of that building. The building as a whole was 4,500 square feet. We had 15 parking spots. Parking was a nightmare. The location was tough. So though we were doing really well as a location, we basically were capped out. We weren't going to be able to really grow anymore. So we started the long, hard search of trying to find a building with a parking lot in Flagstaff, which is insanely brutal. The building we ended up with is Cochino Mexican Restaurant. We bought a parking lot that had a building, and we've turned this building into the coolest dispensary in the state. Project started out with High Road Design and Megan Stone. She's the one who led us through this entire process and helped take our thoughts and ideas and put them into this amazing dispensary. Construction's never fun, but our team was great. We had a really good contractor. Patrick was amazing to lead us through the project. Jason, his engineer partner, was tremendous. So we had the right leadership in place, and we executed the whole plan pretty flawlessly. But to stand here in this new store that's 2 years in the works, it's so exciting. Route 66 is just a staple of Arizona, so to have a dispensary prime location right on this road, I couldn't be happier. It's got some cool, unique ties of like a lodge feel. Since we're so close to Snow Bowl, we wanted to bring in elements like the fireplace, the huge roll-up door that we had at our last location, and to make sure we were basically ready to serve the best patients in Arizona. So having 12 POS stations allows us to deal with more patients at a timely fashion than any dispensary in the state. Noble Express is another key feature. So for people in a time crunch, they can step in, place their order online, and have their order filled within seconds. That's something we really pride ourselves on, and is getting people in and out. It's cutting edge. Everything we're doing is cutting edge. But now we're at a spot where we're just kind of trying to enjoy what we built. Pure Edibles as a brand is doing great. There's still some growth opportunities with Everest. And Noble Herb, it's a top dispensary in the state, and just making sure it maintains that is what we're concentrating on now. So the past 3 years have been pretty much all construction between our farm, Pure Edibles moving down to Phoenix to be produced down there at a new warehouse, and then this project up here. So no construction feels real good right now. I couldn't imagine having 2 better partners than I have. So Brandon being a brother, we've obviously got a long history of getting along, doing things the right way, know each other exceptionally well. I think we work very well together. Having Brandon run the farm, it's just, I can step back and I know it's in great hands, and he's going to take care of it and get the job done. So it's amazing not only working with your brother, but having him oversee such a challenging part of the business, growing, weed. It sounds like it should be easy, but it's not. The marijuana plant is very finicky, growing at elevation in Camp Verde, dealing with weather, all the different challenges that all growers have is amazing. Having Brandon in charge of that has been spectacular. We're thrilled with what Everest has become as a flower brand, and being recognized throughout the state is exciting. The farm crew is amazing. We appreciate Brandon's leadership down there. Brandon and I have known Doug for almost 30 years, so having somebody with not only an attorney background in this industry is exceptionally important. We don't even need to discuss things at this point. We know basically what the other one's thinking, and a problem comes up, we know whose responsibility it is without even talking about it. So Doug's basically part of the family now. So I feel like it's 3 brothers running this thing, and it's been an amazing journey. We've just built a culture I'm really proud of. We're now at about 120 employees. So it's like growing that and getting to know your employees like we do, and providing a great work atmosphere as well as a great shopping experience. I don't think a lot of places blend that as well as we do. We created the most beautiful, intense dispensary in the state. I think you could probably put it up against any dispensary in the world.